Okay, so I'm going to try to make this video real quick. This is going to be a response to a question that I had from a DJ out there, and it sounds like he's kind of, he's probably not new to DJing or anything like that. He's probably just new to, getting more gigs and being more oriented with different type of customers. So the question, and just for his privacy, I'm not going to say his name. But hey, thank you so much for asking a question to me. I appreciate it. Now, I kind of want to give you two different type of views to look up about this. So the question, basically, to kind of summarize it up, I'm not looking exactly at it, but he basically said, do I have, what good hip hop songs would I would recommend that are pretty good for a hip hop type party? He's going to have a gig this weekend, and he's looking for hip hop type music for a hip hop type of party, his customers. And he referenced a couple of sites of music that I've mentioned before in the past, selectmix.com and Full Tilt Remix, and I think some others as well too. Now, personally, what I would recommend doing. Now, this is what I'm gonna tell you two different ends of the spectrum, and don't take it personal or anything like that. But I want to give you some advice. I'm gonna give you some advice. Now, just really, I want to make this video as short and simple. So, just to kind of answer your question, on one end of the spectrum, you do got to get out there and experience, the good and bad of customer right at the DJ booth, really, telling you what they want to hear, or maybe they don't like the song that you're playing. You really have to experience those type of things in order to get better. You have to go into a gig to, really not really sure, or maybe kind of sure what the customer would want, and then experience at the booth the customer, or maybe one or two of the guests coming up to you saying, "Hey, play something different." Because trust me, the people in your party enjoy the music that you're playing, but there's always going to be that one or two guests that are not going to enjoy what they're playing. You can't satisfy them all. You can, once you get better at it, you can start to satisfy a majority of your crowd. But that's just going to happen. And you're just going to have to go through that experience, and you're just going to have to see what really works best within your market, within your area. And so there's that. And then on the helpful side, the more helpful side of things, if you're really looking for some good hip hop tunes that are more type of that can gravitate to more people, it really depends. Now, when I moved here to Atlanta, Georgia, it's predominantly more hip hop oriented type of a setting here. But if you really dig deeper into the likings of hip hop here, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Please comment down below. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're a hip hop junkie, if you really, really know your hip hop, good. What I would see is that being that there's majority of a hip hop area, okay, and there's hip hop alone. The term hip hop alone can categorize in different types of genres and different types of categories. If you have an area that is loved and absorbed, and the history and his upbringing of the hip hop society, then you can know that there is a sophisticated type of hip hop. There is majority underground type of hip hop. There is like dance hip hop. Then there is kind of like jazzy hip hop. There's some soulful hip hop. So hip hop can go into so many different types of arenas, right? You really have to gauge and be smart enough to know your crowd. Is your crowd, your hip hop crowd, going to be all in suits? Are they there for a wedding? Or is it going to be all tennis shoes, jeans, and ball caps? Are they there to get down and grind and get on the floor and throw it up? You really have to get into your crowd. You have to know your crowd, your hip hop crowd. So that's what I'm basically trying to get to. There's different types, the way you want to look at it if you're typically looking at hip hop. So I can't really answer solidly your question about what best hip-hop tunes work out there right now for you. If you really want to know what best hip-hop tunes, you can do a couple different things. A very, very easy way to do it would be go to iTunes, go to the hip-hop category, and see what their top 20, top 50, top 100 songs are at the moment. Then what you can do is you can also do what I would personally do is I would go to like selectmix.com, and I would see what's the best hip-hop songs, the most current volume out there in hip-hop right now. And then you can go to other music genre sites and stuff like that, and then see what's the best hip-hop out there right now. You can very simply Google some of the best hip-hop. If you're looking more for like a dance type hip-hop crowd, or if you're looking more sophisticated type hip-hop crowd, actually Google that. Top sophisticated hip-hop songs 2015. Or top hip-hop dance songs 2015. It should give you, that's how I started out in the beginning. Then I got you got used to it. Then there was a couple, one or two go-to songs. And then you can kind of fill it out. Now, just to give you a really, really specific, and if you're really, really having a hard time, really gauging your crowd, and you really want someone to get out there and dance, there are those go-to type of general. Some DJs would really, really knock you for it, and I advise you not to knock another DJ for really trying and getting out there, okay? But I'm going to reference a song or two, and I don't want you to knock the poor guy or even knock me. Okay, if someone's really trying to get themselves out there and they really want their guests to get on the dance floor and have a good time, there are those one or two go-to songs. Then you really shouldn't have to knock the dude. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you're from either Nigeria or more an African type of a country. And thank you for asking me this question. I'm honored, and I feel so honored that you would ask me. But if you're in a different type of a country, it may be different in your country. But over here, I think the more general one would be things like the wobble. The wobble, you can get your guests if you're really, really trying hard. Things like Whoop, There It Is, Sir Mix-a-Lot, things like that. God, there's another one I want to say. But yeah, you guys know just the general ones that can really get your crowd. Go ahead and leave the comments down below. The guy's going to look at your comments and read them, and it would be helpful. So, I may not be the only one to give that great advice out there. You can too as well. There's some other ones that just can't think off the top of my head. So, just the doggie song. That's another good one. So yeah, just leave your comments down below. And again, thank you so much for asking me. I'm humbled and honored to answer your question. I hope this helped out, and I wish you the very, very best in your gigs today and this weekend for all of you, and especially for you for answering that question. Take care. Love and respect all people and all things living. This is DJ